Malolele whanau ako, ko whiawhia whainga mare koe ni ke tū atu pēo mo haonga ke whakahoko atu e tau ngahi le soni whakatonga I he YouTube channel. Ko au, ko hingoa ko urise funaki, e te hoko ko whai ako he whiawhini. I want to welcome everybody tonight again to our lessons here on YouTube. We're going to go ahead and actually start our lesson off, our first lesson today, with the alphabet, or in Tongan, lau a. Tongan does not have a lot of letters like normal English or the Arabic alphabet, but it should be familiar, especially within pronunciation, since all the vowels are pronounced just as they're spelled or similar to Spanish. And the Tongan children back in Tonga actually have a little song they made up, a little different from the alphabet song that you're used to here in the States. So if you don't mind, we're going to go ahead and go through it. Katak whamormore o mui mui ate ao. And when I ask you to, we're probably going to do some little working together. So angi mui, follow me. A, e, fa, ha, I, ka, la, ma, na, nga, o, pa, sa, ta, u, wa, whakaua, whakatolohi. Like I said before, there's a little song that the Tongans like to do to help them memorize as their kids. And that song goes like this. A, e, fa, ha, I, kala, mananga o pasa, ta, uva. These last two symbols here are actually, they help with pronunciation as well. This is your whakaua, that separates two vowels from each other and gives it a glottal stop, like fa'a or ta'a. And the whakatoloi actually extends your vowel, so instead of a, similar to ma'alo. And that's your Tongan alphabet.
Malolele kainga ko whiawhia bito whainga mairi kun ko le atu ke te ngotolu. Fellow Tongan learners, my name is Jacob Michael and I'm very excited to teach you this activity right here. Tongan language is phonetic. It's pronounced the way it's spelled, and it's spelled the way it's pronounced. Here we have a little activity that's going to help us with our pronunciation, that's also going to help us with our spelling. Moanga mui mui mai, or follow me as I go through this activity. Fa, fe, fi, fo, fu. Ha, he, hi, ho, hu. Ka, ke, ki, ko, hu. La, le, li, lo, lu. Ma, me, mi, mo, mu. Na, ne, ni, no, nu. Nga, nge, ni, ngo, ngu. Pa, pe, pi, po, pu. Sa, se, si, so, su. Ta, te, ti, to, tu. Va, ve, vi, vo, vu. One of the most difficult consonants that us English speakers have to pronounce in the Tongan language is nga. It is nga, nge, ni, ngo, ngu. Nga, as in singer, not finger. Now I'm going to let you pause the video and practice that a few times. Now we're going to have a role play practicing common greetings. Malolele, what do you say?
Io, malolele.
Fefe hake.
We're going to go ahead and take you through now the short dialogue that just took place. This is Tongan greetings. The most common Tongan greeting is malolele. Here you have a proper name, Ulise. Maikolo was talking to Ulise. After he had acknowledged him and said hello, he then asked Fefe hake. Fefe hake is the Tongan phrase for how are you. Coming now to Ulise's side, we can see his response. To malolele, he responded with a simple io, yes, and a hello back. His reply then to the how are you phrase, oko saipe, malo, is just a simple return phrase that most Tongans often use. Oko saipe, I'm doing just fine. Malo, thank you.
Malolele, what do you say?
Io, malolele.
Fefe hake.
Oko saipe, malo.
Toat.
Now going off of the dialogue we just heard from, we're now going to go ahead and try and break down some simple Tongan sentences. Here we have a simple phrase, oko fia kahia. In Tongan sentences, they start off at most times with a tense marker, meaning it lets you know the tense in which the sentence is taking place, whether it be past, present, or future. Regarding our little dialogue, it took place in the present. So just like this, oku o fie kaya, I am hungry. Here, oku is the present tense. O, I, the singular person, and then the verb would follow next, fie kaya. Here we have a stative verb, oku o fie kaya. In this position right here, you can substitute it for these different vocabulary words that we can go over throughout the rest of the lessons, such as fie inua, hela ia, fie fia, saibe, and fie mohea. This is a simple Tongan sentence structure. Tense marker, pronoun, verb. Okuo fie kaya. I am hungry.
Sai, kai nga ako. The next sentence structure that we're going to learn tonight is ko. Ko sentences are similar to be sentences in English. To be sentences such as is, are, and. There are usually two ko's. The first ko introduces the subject. The second ko introduces the object. Here are some examples. Ko mai kolo, ko ha Tonga. Mai kolo is a Tongan. Ha represents a and introduces the object. It also symbols and also indicates singularity and indefinite. Ko urise ko e palangi. Urise is the palangi. E is the in Tongan and signifies definite, because urise is definitely a palangi.
Now that we've gone through greetings, we're going to go ahead and go through our final farewells. These are common Tongan farewells, often used by normal Tongan people. And we threw in just one little kind of a slang way to say goodbye as well. The first way to say goodbye in Tongan, it also depends on whether you're staying or you're going. Aluae is usually said by those who are staying in the place in which you're leaving. Nofoa is the opposite. Say you were the leaving party, and you're leaving somebody, you're leaving a house, a party, you would tell the people there or the person there, Nofoa. Here you can see the plural forms of this. Say you were leaving your family's house, and they're staying at the house where you're going to go back home or something. You would say, Mo Nofoa. Well, they would reply then, Mo'ai. This final farewell is more, like I said, slang. So this is Tautoksio. Tautoksio is usually used by today's generation to mean, we'll see you later, next time. These are the most common Tongan farewells. And that was the final part of our first ever Tongan series on the Tongan language here on YouTube channel. Please join us next time. We're going to go over a lot more different things about grammar, more vocab, and help you get a better grip and understanding of the Tongan language. Thanks again for joining us. Malo obito mo lava mai, ova bete mo monuia mo ngai hala, ovatu.